Alright guys, welcome to the channel. So, when I went out today, I decided, alongside my daily commute, I went to CEX. For those that aren't aware, it is a second-hand electronics shop, where you can come across some hidden gems and the like. And today, I came across a M4 Mac Mini, and I managed to get quite the deal for this. After I sold and traded a few things, I managed to get this for a really low price of about 300 Australian dollars. Okay guys, so what we're going to do today is we're going to do a quick unboxing of the Mac Mini. Now this is the M4 variant. I'll make sure to list all the specs on screen, but for today this is going to be the M4 Mac Mini. Now if I'm not mistaken, this has the 10 CPU cores and 10 GPU cores, which comes as standard with Apple's M4 Silicon. So what else comes in the box? Power cable, some really good stuff. We have the unit itself, and really doesn't leave much to the imagination, is it? Okay, so if we go over the ports, we have power, we have Ethernet, we have HDMI. If I'm not mistaken, this is HDMI 2.1, and we have 3 Thunderbolt 4, once again if I'm not mistaken, ports on the back, and we have the legendary piece of fruit itself. We have 2 USB-C ports. I'm not 100% sure if these are Thunderbolt, but I'll put on screen if I got that correct. Also, let me know in the comments below. Also, we have a customary light, just to let you know it's on, and the 3.5 millimeter, I should say, headphone jack. Alrighty, let's get the setup, and yeah, and we'll go from there. Oh boy, this is a bit bigger than I thought. Oh wow. Wow. Okay, let's continue the setup. Okay, so with us today, guys, we have a Razer Synosa. It's a membrane keyboard, because previously I had used mechanical keyboards like I have at my other gaming PC, but this is more for productivity. This is not so much for gaming. So we have Synosa, and we also have the DeathAdder V3. Oh, she's a big girl. And just like that, guys, we have the final reveal. This is quite the build, I've got to say. A little bit minimalistic. We have the D&D mouse mat. This is extra large, if I'm not mistaken. We have a 1440p MSI LED monitor. This does 175 Hz, and this is the MAG 27321 MPQ, if I remember correctly off the top of my head. Now with the setup complete, okay, enough time has passed, let's get on with the setup. Alrighty, and now, ladies and gentlemen, our feature presentation. Let's dim the lights. Okay, and I'm gonna be real with everyone for a second. I've always used Windows. Up until partway through last year, I was always on Android. So I was always on Windows. So this will be my first time actually running a Mac. So one thing I have looked up funny thing is that on the back of these, a power button is... Oh, listen to that. The power button is on the underside. I understand why they did it, I just don't think it was a good idea of putting it at the back. But then again, it's not like you're going to be turning your Mac Mini on and off again, constantly, like you would a PC. Whoa. Wow, that's fast. Okay. Select Wi-Fi. Okay, so we're going to be running through setup here. That's odd. Well, there we go, guys. So, first problem this Windows user has with running a Mac, the mouse isn't working. And I don't have a touchscreen. Alright, let's go. Okay guys, so after much deliberation, this humble Windows user encountered his first problem with Mac, and that problem was user error. Because when I purchased this mouse, as seen here, this is fine, yeah, but upon further discovery, we had this covering the sensor. So, there you go. Alright, let's go. Select Wi-Fi.
Okay. 214 up in the corner. Damn, hasn't that long, has it? Okay, create an account.
So, this shouldn't take too long, guys. Okay, Apple account. Oh, blimey. Oh crap, I forgot. And this is typical Windows user error number 473. I can't remember my password. Alright. It's just setting up the iCloud. Editor sound, can you please put some music over this? Update automatically, yes. Okay, and this should be set up. Okay, continue. Alright guys, as you can see, about Travis Mac Mini, Apple M4, beautiful. Alrighty guys, so while this is updating in the background, I believe there's something else we can go over as well. So alongside like that purchase of the M4 Mac Mini, what we can also do, I got some other stuff we can have. So what we would be looking at today, guys, be looking at the Ugreen NVMe dock and enclosure. Apparently this is 11-in-1. So you'd have this as a base, and your Mac Mini would go over the top. So this adds much needed ports. This also includes additional Thunderbolt ports, Type-C ports, SD card reader, USB-A drives. Okay, because one of the things we're going to do, because the configuration I got only came with 256 gigs of storage, so we're wanting to save that for internal stuff. On that front, what we're going to be doing is we're going to be adding this bit over here with the lovely Cottontail VA in the background. And so what we're going to be adding is this 2230 size MP600 Core Mini from Corsair. Yeah, so with this one, basically, so it's a 1TB drive, PCIe Gen 4. This does up to 5,000 read and 3,800 write. Okay, so what we're going to be doing, we are going to be sticking this drive within the enclosure, and we're going to be adding the enclosure to this bad boy over here. Guest star on my AirPods. The Yeah the Boys 2. Alrighty, let's get to it, guys. So, apologies, 1 second, just gonna set up the camera. Alright, Yeah the Boys. the Yeah Boys too. Okay. Okay, so we'll get to that in a minute, but let's go to the main event. No, it doesn't appear. Of course it says open on the bottom, where there's no pull tabs. Amazing. Good job. Can I get an F in comments? Okay. Connectivity and streaming awaits. Okay. This bag is not a toy. Keep away from infants. True. Plastic. What is that? So we have... Is that a screwdriver? Oh my god, okay. Oh, okay, so it's actually holding my screws. It's like it's not just a force panel. Okay, I suppose that makes sense. So... Oh, okay. It's no PTM 7950. Like, shoutouts to Salem Techsperts, the greatest technician that's ever lived. But yeah, we can definitely work with this. And... Screwdriver? Nice. Okay. So we have... so we got instructions that nobody reads, unless you have an issue, bag it or tag it. Docking station model CM841. Okay, again, manuals nobody reads unless you're having issues, bag it and tag it. More assorted stuff, nothing else. Okay, let's get this out of frame. Okay, we'll stick that over there for now. Okay, and the main event. Editor Sam, can I get a drum roll, please? And 3, 2, 1, boom. Okay, put that to the side for now. Huh, that's... Actually... I was expecting this to be a little bit bigger, but no, actually really surprised, and a little divot in the corner for the power button. Okay guys, so we have micro SDs over here. We have full-size SD cards. We have two Type A USB ports here. They are both 10 gigabits. And if we go around to the back, we have two more on the left-hand side here, 5 gigabits. We have one Type A USB that is 10 gigabits, two Thunderbolts which is 10 gigabits, both Type C, and we have in 5 volts. Oh, okay, this needs a power supply, unless I've misunderstood that. And how does this connect to your Mac Mini, you might ask? Type C. I'd be assuming this would be Thunderbolt as well, because why not add all of it? And down the bottom we have. Basically, this would be where the SSD enclosure is. Okay, and let's test this bad boy. There you go. Yep. Okay, so one. Keep your screws organized, guys. All the tech channels that I watch on YouTube, such as once again Salem Techsperts, the greatest technician that's ever lived, and Lupe. Tronics Fix, absolutely amazing guy. Yeah. And Tronics Fix, absolutely amazing guy. Recently got over leukemia, if I'm not mistaken. Had me worried for a second, but yeah, he's going really good now. Okay, so this is what the inside looks like, guys. Okay, and... Okay, so that's that. Oh, I see. So... okay, so you take your M.2 drive. So use this for example, because I actually don't have one on me. I only have the 2230, which is the smaller size, but still achieves the same ends. So I'm going to use this for an example. This would be your M.2 drive. You take this, don't get it confused, kids, this is not a sticker gun. You're going to get really sick if you hit this. This is a thermal pad. you take this bad boy, you stick it over the top, like remove the plastic seal, like on either side. You secure the drive. You screw the drive in. You make sure this is secure. Take the lid, screw 1, screw 2, boom, you're done. Okay, and the second one. Keep our screws organised. Put you guys over there for just a minute. Beautiful. Okay, and the second one. This is our 2230 size solid state. Now, this isn't a full-size one. This used to reside inside my Steam Deck, and they don't take the full-size solid state. So what we're going to do, this is what this bad boy looks like. So we're going to take this, crack that open. Okay, so this is what it looks like. Oops, I almost didn't drop it. What are you talking about? Front and back. Beautiful. Okay, and... Okay, so you don't put this in straight, you put this in at an angle. You wiggle that in. There you go. Bob's your uncle. Huh, okay. I was wondering what that was. So you put this in like so, at an angle, you push that in. Now, you do not force it, otherwise you'll break it, and these things are not cheap, let me tell you. So, you take this one, there's a recessed screw in here. Take this one, take our trusty screwdriver, so put this one down briefly, you thread this enough that it catches, take your fancy-dancy screwdriver, and you put in like so. You double check your connections, you make sure this is secure, not over tight. Okay. And so, take the lid, line this one up. Hello boys. Grab your screws. Ah, it's not magnetically tipped. Okay. I suppose that was a little bit too much to ask for out of a freebie one. Should have grabbed my iFixit screwdriver set, because the screwdriver in that, it has a magnetic tip on it. So, with this on, when you're trying to screw things in, and you just, boom, there you go. There you go. This has been inserted. Take that however you like. This one, and yeah, the boys, that's installed. Okay, and join me over at the mat, guys. Alrighty, yeah, the boys. Okay, so we'll put the yeah boys 2 over here. Okay. So, don't forget to remove the plastic from the clip, guys. Okay, and shoutouts to my music collection. Not now. Okay, guys. System settings. Where are we? Storage. Huh. So, all volumes. Well, that's interesting. That wasn't supposed to happen.